Hollywood is filled with stars, but how many are willing to risk everything just to live as their true selves? These stars are not only fighting for fame, they are fighting for their own truth. For decades, gender-diverse artists have faced silence, ridicule, and closed doors. Yet their courage has broken barriers, reshaped television, music, and fashion, and redefined what it means to be seen. Today, we introduce 10 gender-diverse icons whose journeys not only inspire but are actively rewriting history before our very eyes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. Which figure impressed you the most in today's video? Share it with us. Dominique Jackson, born in Tobago and later immigrating to the United States, has built a remarkable career as a model, actress, director, and producer while becoming a powerful voice for gender-diverse rights. She is best known for her commanding role as Electra Abundance in FX's groundbreaking series Pose. With her unforgettable presence, Dominique has used this platform not only for entertainment, but also to spark crucial conversations about dignity, identity, and inclusion in American culture. Her path to recognition was far from easy. From a young age, Dominique knew her inner identity did not align with the body she was born with. Her journey toward authenticity included rejection, homelessness, and deep isolation. But through resilience and an unwavering belief in her own worth, she overcame every obstacle. She not only survived but thrived, proving to the world that living authentically is a strength, not a weakness. Today, Dominique is more than an artist. She is an activist and a leader. Beyond the runway and the screen, she organizes, speaks, and advocates, using her voice to highlight the challenges many gender-diverse people still face. Whether through community work, public events, or open conversations, she ensures that voices once ignored are finally heard. For older audiences, Dominique's story resonates deeply because it reflects timeless truths. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward even when fear remains. Her life is a reminder of the power of authenticity in a world that often resists change. Her message is simple yet profound. Never stop being yourself and never stop speaking up for those who cannot yet speak. Gigi Gorgeous, born on April 20th, 1992, in Canada as Gregory Alan Lazzarato, is a model, activist, and digital content creator whose life story has inspired millions around the world. She first found an audience in 2008 on YouTube, where her makeup tutorials and lifestyle vlogs gained a large following. But in 2013, when she chose to share her gender transition publicly, her platform took on a deeper meaning. Through candid, emotional videos, she allowed viewers to witness both the victories and the struggles of her journey. Her openness touched not only the LGBT community. Parents, families, and older viewers who once found gender transition unfamiliar began to see it as a deeply human experience, an act of becoming whole, not following a trend. Her story is not just about outward change, but about rediscovering oneself, confronting fear with calm, holding on to dignity, and living truthfully despite the cost. Today, she continues to use her voice to advocate for gender-diverse rights, speaking up for safety, equality, and respect where these values are still lacking. For many older viewers, her presence reflects something enduring, the value of honesty, the power of storytelling, and the reminder that courage takes many forms. Gigi Gorgeous shows us that sometimes the most revolutionary act is simply living without apology, proving that authenticity is not only powerful, but essential. Caitlyn Jenner, born on October 28, 1949, remains one of the most well-known figures in American culture and within the LGBT community. Before becoming a symbol of gender-diverse visibility, the world knew her as Bruce Jenner, the decathlon athlete who won the gold medal at the 1976 Montreal Olympics. For a generation seeking inspiration after years of national turmoil, Bruce embodied strength, discipline, and excellence. Nearly 4 decades later, in 2015, Caitlyn publicly shared her truth in an honest interview with Diane Sawyer, declaring that she is a gender-diverse woman. That deeply personal moment ignited a nationwide conversation about identity, acceptance, and the meaning of authenticity. She later invited viewers into her life through the reality series I Am Kate, offering an intimate look at gender transition and the challenges many gender-diverse people face. Caitlyn also shared her journey in her memoir, The Secrets of My Life, revealing the years of silent struggle behind her public image. For many older viewers, her story is not just about gender, but about the courage to change, to rebuild, and to begin again when the world believes it already knows who you are. Her path reminds us that being honest with oneself is timeless. Admired or debated, Caitlyn's story has opened up difficult but necessary conversations that continue shaping how we understand one another. Janet Mock, born on March 10, 1983, is an acclaimed American writer, producer, and activist whose voice has become one of the most influential within the gender-diverse and LGBTQ+ communities. Her path was not one of instant success, but a steady journey of clarity and purpose, shaped by the will to live her truth. Growing up in Hawaii, she faced early struggles with identity and belonging. As a young gender-diverse girl of color, Janet endured rejection, bullying, and systemic barriers, but she refused to let those experiences define her. With unwavering determination, she transitioned as a teenager and built a career grounded in honesty and advocacy. In 2014, her memoir, Redefining Realness, opened a new path forward. With unflinching candor, Janet shared her journey of self-discovery, poverty, and survival, not only portraying the life of a gender-diverse woman, but also telling a universal story of coming of age. For older readers, the book offers a rare perspective on experiences often overlooked, while reaffirming values familiar across generations: perseverance, dignity, and the desire to belong. Janet continued breaking barriers in television as a writer, director, and executive producer of the groundbreaking series Pose, which brought New York's ballroom culture and the lives of Black and Latinx gender-diverse women into mainstream television. She made history as the first gender-diverse woman of color hired as a writer for a major series, ensuring that voices long silenced could finally reach American audiences. For older viewers, Janet's message carries timeless power. No matter the journey, you can reclaim your own story. Her life reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to live fully even when fear remains. At the heart of every meaningful story is someone brave enough to tell it. MJ Rodriguez, born Michaela Jai Rodriguez on January 7, 1991 in Newark, New Jersey, is a celebrated American actress and singer whose journey has broken barriers and reshaped Hollywood history. From a young age, she was passionate about the stage, but only when she embraced her identity as a gender-diverse woman did her voice and artistry truly begin to be recognized. Her career reached a turning point with Pose, FX's groundbreaking series set in 1980s New York. As Blanca Rodriguez Evangelista, MJ brought heart, empathy, and humanity into every scene, giving presence to lives too often overlooked. Her performance earned her a historic 2021 Emmy nomination, the first ever for a gender-diverse woman in a lead acting category. The following year, she continued to make history by winning a Golden Globe, becoming the first gender-diverse actress to receive the honor. These milestones are not merely personal achievements. They mark a cultural shift in how Hollywood acknowledges diverse talent. Beyond the screen, MJ is also a dedicated advocate for gender-diverse rights through music, public speaking, and community work. She uses her platform to uplift voices that are too often ignored. Her message is simple yet profound. Everyone deserves respect, opportunity, and a place to shine. For older audiences, MJ's journey touches the heart because it holds timeless values, resilience, honesty, and the courage to live with love. Her success reminds us that the most powerful stories are those brave enough to speak the truth, changing not only Hollywood but also hearts and minds everywhere. Laverne Cox, born on May 29, 1972 in Mobile, Alabama, has become one of the most respected voices in the movement for gender-diverse visibility and equal rights. As an actress, producer, and Emmy nominee, she first gained national attention through her breakthrough role as Sophia Bursette in Orange is the New Black. With that performance, Cox became the first openly gender-diverse person ever nominated for a Primetime Emmy in an acting category. For many Americans, this was more than recognition of talent. It was a cultural shift, a moment when the entertainment industry and the public began seeing gender-diverse individuals not as stereotypes, but as people with stories worth telling. The path to that milestone was anything but easy. Growing up in the American South, Cox endured bullying, misunderstanding, and social isolation. But through determination and purpose, she transformed hardship into strength. Her career not only reflects artistic achievement, but also advocacy. She uses her visibility to highlight urgent issues, unequal access to healthcare, workplace discrimination, and the alarming levels of violence faced by gender-diverse women, especially women of color. For many older viewers, Laverne's story resonates because it speaks to values beyond Hollywood: courage in the face of judgment, perseverance against pressure to conform, and the enduring strength of authentic identity. Her journey reminds us that living truthfully is not a trend, but a lifelong source of power. With grace and determination, Cox continues to show that empathy and honesty can spark real change. Her voice resonates not only within entertainment, but also in the meaningful conversations shaping America's future.